So, goal setting conferences are an important part of helping kids in writing in general. The conference form that you see in front of you ties back to their informational essay for ECR. And you'll notice I formatted it to look very similar to an ECR question. I want them to look and see and study and know this box inside and out as much as possible. And the reason is because on the day of STAAR, this is what's going to be in front of them. So if they know how to navigate it, use it, break it down into what each part means, related back to all of the ECR practice they've done all year, it should be easier. I did add a little goal setting at the bottom, so you'll see that. And now I'm going to show you two conference examples from two different students using the goal setting sheets. So Josue and I sat down with his benchmark, ECR, and our goal setting sheet. We discussed two main things and then one minor thing for him to work on for his next upcoming ECR. He needs to have a really clear claim with what his opinion is. So, starting the claim with words I think and then should or should not, so that he is clear in that claim. He also needs to organize his essay in a better format because that was very limited. So, I'm going to give him an essay frame for him to help practice that. The minor thing is his spelling. He needs to make sure to at least check the words that are located in the prompt and located in the selection and make sure those are spelled correctly. And at the bottom, you can see he wants to increase his ECR score from a 2 from his benchmark now to a 4 on his next ECR. So, when we look at Madison's goal setting sheet, Madison and I sat down after her benchmark assessment and looked at the ECR that she had written to make goals for her next ECR. Now, Madison did a pretty good job. She scored a 5 on her informational ECR from her benchmark. So, when we sat down with it and we looked at it, she had a really nice central idea that was stated. The thing that she could develop a little bit better is making sure that her evidence matches and supports the reasons. That was a little fuzzy. The other thing that she doesn't check for as much that she needs to is her capitalization and punctuation. Also, she's a little bit repetitive in her wording. Some things she only needs to say one time. So that's something else we noted on the informational goal setting sheet. Her goal is to increase her score by 2 points for her next ECR. So going from a 5 to a 7. So on the goal setting sheet, you can see it's formatted in the way of an ECR question so that it ties back into what she'll see when she takes her next ECR to hopefully remind her of what she wants to work on.